Hi guys. So I wanted to do something today to post. So I decided to tell you all about this app that I found. So I'm in a technology class and I have to do a research paper on an app, and I wanted to do something different that nobody else would think of. So I chose the app Slowly. And it's made for like pen pals type, but it's to bring pen pals to your phone. And the app is you open it up and you tell it a little bit about yourself, like languages you can speak and understand and stuff like that. And then it kind of pairs you with people who have similar interests as you, and you write kind of like an email, but it takes a couple days for it to like send. And then when you can see when somebody received your letter, and then it'll tell you how long it will be until the letter from them is like till you get it on your phone. And it's pretty cool for the most part. Still trying to figure it out. I'm really new to it. I've heard back from 2 different people so far, and I sent out 3 of the same letter to different people around the country. One person was from like South Korea, and I don't remember where the other person was from. And I feel like it's really cool because it's different than most instant messaging apps because it's not instant. It takes days for the letters to send, like if you put a letter in the mail. And earlier I was like looking at it because I was like, oh, I need to go check it. And I had an email from somebody, not an email, but I had a letter from somebody. And I like opened it or whatever and read it and responded to them. And, the guy asked me about the weather. He was talking about the weather where he's from in Korea, and asked me how the weather was in where I was from. So I kind of told him about our bipolar stuff. And another one was from a guy who I told him that I was in a technology class and I wanted to talk to these people about their experiences on the app so that I could have more content for my paper. And he told me that the questions would come at a price. And I mentioned that I don't eat meat. I'm not vegetarian or anything. I just don't like the way that most meat tastes, like steaks and beef and stuff like that. Like, I'm okay with chicken, but it has to be cooked. I don't like grilled meat because it's too squishy. I have a really weird texture problem. So he was like, you just have to share some of your favorite meatless recipes. It was super weird, but it's interesting to be able to hear from people all over the world. I mean, they don't know anything about me from other than what I tell them. It doesn't even have like profile pictures. It's kind of like a profile avatar that kind of like a Snapchat, but it's less like graphic. The graphics are really bad. It's kind of just like a sketch or a really undetailed cartoon is what I would say. And so it's a really interesting app. I totally recommend it. I've tried to do pen pals before, but the pen and paper sending letters just doesn't work nowadays, and you can't like send pictures. So it's good for the research. I hope to learn more about the app and more about the people that I'm in contact with. I don't really know who they are or anything about them other than one guy works for a technology company, so I'd love to learn more about that. And he's traveled to different parts of the U.S. and stuff like that, but he's never been to Alabama. And they don't know anything about me. They can't find me on social media. It's under a username that is not my name. So it's definitely pretty cool. I do recommend it if you have the time to do it. But like it told me earlier that I had a letter that would come in it would be here within 2 hours. And exactly 2 hours later, I got back on it and I had the letter from this person, which was the guy who told me that I had to share my meatless recipes. I don't know if I ever responded to him. I do got to go check that. But it's pretty cool. That's all I have for you guys today. So like and subscribe if you want to hear more about different apps. I just want to like learn about the different things that our phones can offer, because it's so crazy that this app is out there and people use it. I've never heard of it. It is not popular at all. I don't even remember what the rating was on the app, but it's called Slowly, like SLOWLY, and it's kind of like a little white icon. Try it. see if you can meet people, but be careful. Creepy people are out there. They want your information. They want to say weird things and get inappropriate pictures, and that's with any app that you get with messaging people that you don't know. So if you do decide to use it or try it out, just be careful, be cautious. Don't give out too much personal information. You don't want someone flying across the country or even being where you are and doing some weird stuff. So be careful if you do decide to use. And I have heard some of the reviews did say that it was used as like a dating app. So if you do decide to use it, I would, in your first email or emails that, not emails, but letters that you send out, make sure to tell these people that you are not interested in it for dating unless you are. You never know, your true love may be a Korean businessman. Just saying. So be careful and have fun. It's a good app. For the most part, from what I've learned so far, I definitely recommend it, and have fun. All right, bye.